y'all. I know it's been a while. We got to go way back to week 11 before we tackle what's going on current. Season's moving along. Let me look at these records real quick. There's a lot of good records going on, especially in the AFC. I don't know so much about the NFC. I'll check it out. But I know in the AFC, man, there's a lot of, well, now that I look at it, it's kind of changing. It kind of switched, but it was definitely like a lot of 2-loss teams. But even still, the Titans 3-loss, the Raiders 3-loss, the Jets 2-loss, the Chargers 3-loss, Colts got 4. Like everything is still pretty much tight over here. You know what I mean? Everything is tight over here. So this is what you like to see. The Colts on the 2-game losing streak. My boy was a number 1 seed once upon a time, but he dropped his last 2. I don't know the second team he lost to, but we're going to find out. I know he lost to the Raiders, but I got to see who he lost to after that. Look, man, when you look up, right, the crazy thing is the Steelers got 1 loss, and that 1 loss came to us. We should feel happy about that, but we don't. You know what I'm saying? Because it's regular season. Yeah, we gave him a loss, but I mean, he's still, with that being said, he's still a number 1 seed. So the only thing that just means that we ain't doing enough. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing enough. But the AFC race, is definitely pretty tight. I mean, the Steelers got 1 loss, so outside of them, everybody else is right there with each other. NFC is a little different. The number 1 seed got 3 losses. Then you got the second seed. Then you got Bears, Seahawks, Cowboys over 4 losses. So the NFC is a little different than the AFC. But nevertheless, you still got tight races in both conferences. And this is gonna come down to the final few weeks, as it does a lot. It always comes down to the final few weeks, for the most part. But let's go back to week 11, shall we? In week 11, we had the Bears take out the Falcons 33-14. The Bears been having a good season, a surprising season at that. I think they're overachieving right now, which is nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful thing. Then you got the Ravens and Panthers play. Ravens took care of Panthers 23-13. And this one, that was a good win for the Ravens to snap their little loser streak in this one. Then we had Lions and Giants. Lowski took out the Giants. Lowski's on the road. It's a good win for Detroit. Detroit been having a solid season overall. Then we had Denver and the Raiders. Denver got payback. They lost to the Raiders the first time around, and they came back a few weeks later and got revenge at home in Mile High. This is a great win for this Denver team. They needed this one. That whole AFC West, best division, hardest division in the league. And that whole division is up for grabs still. And that division is definitely going to come down to the end. This is a great bounce back win for Denver that they got that week. Then we had Chargers and Chiefs. Chargers took out the Chiefs 24-21. And once again, another AFC West showdown. That was Nick and Tuck. Chargers won by 3. Then you had Steelers take out the Bengals 24-18. Bengals came, almost pulled off the upset, but just came up a little short. On to week 12, we had Ravens and Jags. This game didn't say, but the Ravens got the win over the Jags. Ravens had picked up his second straight after the previous losses that he had. Then we had Dolphins and Texans. Dolphins won 45-35 in a shootout over the Texans. Money Mascot, in my opinion, he's just grooming players over there. Trust me, Money Mascot will come back with revenge next season. So keep an eye on that Texans team next year. Then we had Jets and Bears. This is a good win for the Jets. A rain game. I hate the rain games. It's just a whole different feel playing in the rain, but nevertheless, we got it done. We won 23-16. Bears had a chance to tie it up in the end, and they threw a pick in the end zone with little time left in that game. Then we had Titans and Bengals. Titans won 42-33. Titans been playing good ball, man. I gotta give love to the Titans. They've been playing hellacious ball all year. They beat Denver. They beat the Raiders. They got some good wins on their belt, under their belt for this season. And the Titans definitely been making a serious statement over there in Tennessee. Then we got Falcons and Washington. ATL won this one 28-21. But ATL don't look like they really going to go too far in this season. But nevertheless, it's always happy to get a win than a loss. Then you got the Raiders and Seahawks. This game didn't have no defense at all. And Raiders won 49-43 in a shootout. Then you had Chiefs and Rams. Chiefs won 48-24. Big win for the Chiefs. Blew out the Rams, and the Rams are currently the number 1 seed in the NFC. Then you had Packers and Eagles. Packers won 17-10. Good win for Green Bay on the road. On to week 13. We had Bears and Packers. Bears won 27-23. Bears is in first in that division. Packers been playing good all year. Even when they've been losing some tough games, but I love to see that. Packers came a long way with his game. Y'all just don't have no idea, so I love to see him compete. But Bears won this one in a close one. Then you have Browns and Texans. Browns blew out the Texans, shut out the Texans 33-0. Good win for the Browns. Then we had Washington and Giants. Washington won 28-21. Giants have not had the season that they was hoping to, but at this time of the year, it's always best to figure out who's going to be on that roster come next year and what do you need to improve that roster for next season. Then we had Titans and Eagles. Titans won 21-6. Eagles defense didn't play bad at all, but it's just the offense that never got going. I tell you, the Tennessee team they've been playing great ball all year. Then we had Dolphins and Niners. Niners won 17-14. 3-point win for them at home. Then we had Chiefs and Bengals. Chiefs won 27-20. 7-point win for the Chiefs on the road over the Bengals. Chiefs is definitely alive in that AFC West over there with the Broncos, Raiders, and Chargers. Then we had Raiders and Chargers. Raiders won 31-14. This is a big-time win for this Raiders team. Listen, man, you can't take things like this for granted. When you see guys playing with certain caliber teams and they're still putting that work in, that has to be acknowledged. Loud Kid got this Raiders team looking like a dangerous out. He's utilizing the weapons he got over there. And, the Raiders are going to be a serious, tough out come playoff time. Then we had Cowboys and Colts. Cowboys won 24-17. This is a good win for the Cowboys. Probably his best win of the season off the top of my head. I could be wrong, but I feel like this is the best win that he had all year. Cowboys been playing good ball. They only got 4 losses on the year. This loss right here made the Colts drop his second in a row, I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, this is the Colts' second loss in a row, and I think so. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but good win for this Cowboys team. Week 14, we had the current week that we're at, right? Yeah, my game didn't save. My game didn't save against Minnesota. So we had to set the force. It's a good win for us, man. You know what I'm saying? On the road, we've been playing solid ball pretty much all year. So we didn't want to come into this game taking nothing for granted, but just play hard like we've been doing, and we pulled away with the win. I was looking because I'm like, where's my game at? But yeah, it didn't save, so we had to set the force. Now on the week 14, the current week that we are at, we got Raiders and Rams. Game of the week, in my opinion. Game of the week. Number 1 seed, the NFC. The Raiders is not the number 1 seed in the AFC. That belongs to Pittsburgh. But the Raiders are definitely one of the top players over there in the AFC. So this should be a great one. Rams just got blown out by the Chiefs, which don't mean nothing. But when I see stuff like that just lets me know, like, he's not totally locked in with this Ram team yet, because DP definitely can play. But I like the way the Raiders been performing, man. I'm going with the Raiders in this one. I got the Raiders on the road over the Rams. I'm gonna go Raiders. I'm gonna go Raiders 31, and I'm gonna go Rams 21. 31-21 Raiders over the Rams. Next, we got myself and Bills. I'm probably gonna. I believe I'm giving the force to the Bills because I didn't. He's supposed to got a force a few weeks ago. He definitely DM'd me, and I faced him the game, and he got the loss. So to make things right, I gotta make sure he gets the force. You know what I mean? That's only the right thing to do. You know, because he got a loss that he shouldn't have, and that's not his fault. That's on me. So the only way I can make it right is to give him the win over myself. Browns and Bengals. This game was already played. Browns got revenge this time. Bengals won the first meeting. Browns got this one. Browns blew the Bengals out 40-18. Next, we got Texans and Cowboys. This has been a long season for this Texas team, but I'm telling you now, Money Mascot is just working on. He's working on certain guys over there. If you look at what he's doing, he just got certain guys that he's trying to kill with. He don't even care about the wins and losses. He's just trying to work. So with that being said, I'm going with the Cowboys. I got Cowboys in this one. I'm going Cowboys 33-21. 33-21 Cowboys. Next, we got Vikings and Lions. Vikings took a tough loss last week to the Jets. Lions been playing pretty good all year. So has Vikings. Vikings have a solid season. This should be a pretty interesting matchup. This is a division matchup, so this game means something. But I'm gonna go Detroit, man. I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm taking Detroit over Minnesota in a close one. You know what I'm saying? In a close one. I'm taking Detroit because Detroit is at home. So I got the Lions, and I'm taking Lions over Vikings 24-21. Next, we got Eagles and Giants. Eagles been having a long season. Giants been having a long season. Somebody has to win this game. I think I'm going to go with the Giants in this one with the home team. Give me the G-Men over the Eagles this week, 27-17. Next, we got a game that was played yesterday, Steelers and Ravens. Steelers won this one 23-22. This is a very, very competitive matchup. Steelers kicked the field goal with a little bit of time left to win this one. This is a tough loss for the Ravens, man. A win right here could have definitely set them out for that division. But Pittsburgh pretty much looked like they put a bow on that division with that win. Ravens now looking for a wild card. They right there for a wild card, but Steelers running away with the division, and he's the number one seed in the AFC currently. Next, we got Jags and Titans. Titans been balling all year. Got to get a man his props. I'm going Tennessee over the Jags, but trust me, the Jags been sneaky this season at times, so Titans cannot come in there and afford to feel like all he got to do is just show up and he got the game. He's going to have to play. Give me the Titans, though. I got them. I'm going to take the Titans this week over the Jags. I'm going to go 34-22 Titans over the Jags. Then we got Dolphins and Chargers. Been a long season for the Dolphins. Chargers, no, he's in a dog race over there. He can't afford no slip-ups. I'm going with the Chargers this week. I'll take Chargers over the Dolphins by a score of 35-20. 35-20 Chargers over the Dolphins. Next, we got Panthers and Seahawks. Seahawks been playing good ball. It's been an off year for the Panthers. I like Seattle at home, so therefore I got to take Seattle. Give me Seattle this week over the Panthers. I'm going to go 27-20. 27-20 Seahawks over the Panthers. But Seahawks must come with their A game because the Panthers is not going to handle the game. The Panthers is very much alive in this game for upset. Trust me when I tell you. Bucks and Niners. DK going against Daz. DK, he's been moving and stuff. He's been having problems, on the internet, so he's been moving. That's why he's been out of the loop. But he's still in the league, so more than likely the Niners will get this win. I'll set that for him at the moment. Next, we got Chiefs and Broncos. Big time win for this Chiefs team over the Broncos, man. 20-13. Chiefs went on the road. I don't know if this is their second time playing. I think it was. I think it's the second time that they played, and I think they split. I think they split on the year, but great win for this Chiefs team, man. We're gonna have them power rankings coming out in a second. Tough loss for Denver. Like I said, man, that's the hardest division in the league. That AFC West is tough from top to bottom. The thing is about it, though, somebody's gonna have a great record and probably not gonna make it in the playoffs. You know, that's just what I think off the top of my head. I could be wrong, but it's very hard to get a whole division in the playoffs. Like, it's hard to get 3 wild cards in the same division. It happens very, very seldom, but trust me, the AFC is so tight that somebody's probably not going to get in. So this time of the year, all these wins count big time. I'm just going to go ahead and set that for them. So, yeah, we coming down. We coming down to it. We coming down to it. Power rankings coming out. Power rankings will be out. And, you know, we're going to see how this thing going to play out, man. But we got a close race going on in the AFC. We got a close race going on in the NFC. So, shout out to everybody that's been playing their games, you know, keeping things running smooth. And I'll see y'all in the next 5th quarter. I'm out.